Lesson 5.
How to find the horizon line. To find the horizon line, you must find an object in your reference with length or width, and trace the top and bottom length or width of your object to find the vanishing point to find the horizon line. Like in this image where you can see me trace this innocent, poor, adorable, totally harmless Titan with glimmer of his eyes shining through this beautiful image where he has done nothing wrong. Totally not a war machine. Totally doesn't remind me of this tragic anime that I watched over and over again with sorrow and pain running through my veins. Anyways, what I did was basically trace his feet to the horizon line. Anyway, it is best if you find a cube-like object for this, like this Titan's feet, or hands, or eyes, whatever works for you. Lesson 6. What is one-point perspective? One-point perspective is when your eyes or the camera are looking directly at an object or objects. And when your character or object is standing in the center of your canvas.
Let's start out with the basics. If you're facing straight at an object and looking straight at an object, you get one-point perspective. Now, if I move slightly to the left, I'm not in the center of the object anymore, but I'm still in the middle of the canvas. The canvas is moving with me. If it wasn't, then a part of the screen would have turned black, or whatever happens when there's no more image on a phone. So if I if I move slightly to the left, this is still one-point perspective. All of the vanishing lines are still going to 1 point. Now, but if I look to the right with my camera, this is now 2-point perspective. This would not be 1-point perspective. And that's because we're looking at the object at an angle. This edge here is kind of a identifier. Also, with the fact that this horizontal line and this horizontal line are now going in two different ways, two opposite ways to each other, but they're still going to wind up on the horizon line. The height of our character and how tall we are in the scene. For example, if we go down just one and we look up, we wouldn't be able to see the horizon line here because it wouldn't match with our character's height, because while we're looking up, our body is still the same height. Unless you crouch or something, or turn to snail. This is ant view, looking up, and it's also 1 point perspective. Now you can also get ant view and 2 point perspective, looking up and 2 point perspective, ant view. Same with bird's eye view, going high above, can't see the horizon line, or maybe you can, maybe it's still like slightly on the canvas, but this is 1 point perspective with bird's eye view. And this would be 2 point perspective with bird's eye view. Now, bird's eye view and ant view have 3 points. So, yes, you would also call it 3 point perspective, because you can't have 1 point perspective ant view without 3 points. Neither can you have bird's eye view 1 point perspective without 3 points. So yeah, there'll be 3 points there, and 4 points technically doesn't exist unless you're talking about fisheye view, because you can't make a stiff grid for the perspective and depth of your illustration without having only 3 points on one object or multiple, unless you're talking about fisheye view, which goes into the union of all of the vanishing points. This took me a while, so I am going to build stairs or whatever.
Like this cool image of me. Silly me. Silly, silly me.
It's been a while.
Yo, who the is this?
1 point perspective will consist of 1 point and straight horizontal lines. No matter where your subject is in 1 point perspective, the width of your subject will be horizontally straight constantly. So, I didn't nearly mention this website nearly enough. So you can go on your phone, look up GeoGebra, or if you have a laptop, that's even better. But this website literally saved my life. Okay, maybe not literally. That's a bit too extreme, but it allows you to rotate objects, and basically you can learn a lot about vanishing points and horizontal lines.
I'm sorry, man. I wasn't thinking about it when I did it. I should have said like Bird King.
Oh my God! Horizon lines. Horizon lines. You can learn more about horizon lines, and it's just very useful. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. You should really just go on your laptop, look it up. GeoGebra, it's right here. and play around. See what we can do, see what we can learn with the knowledge that I provided, and even more, make sure that you study the knowledge that I provided. Because I'm not all knowing when it comes to art. I make mistakes. But yeah, go ahead. Check out GeoGebra.